Hello everybody, welcome to Africa Sports Network Radio. Yes, my name is Sam. Yes, the Houston Dynamo opened up their preseason training. Day 2 was yesterday at the Houston Sports Park, and a lot of players reported to the second day on the job. And the new head coach, Paulo Nagamura, and all his assistants were all present to drill the players. And I think Paulo Nagamura, he is more focused on getting the team back into shape, into physical fitness, because what I saw at the Houston Sports Park yesterday was kind of very, very grueling. You know, the way he drew them, they ran around the whole the training pitch, I think 4 or 5 times. Man, they all got started. You're going to see all the visuals right here on Africa Sports Network Radio around the MLS with Sam on Africa Sports Network Radio. Yes, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Africa Sports Network, Africa with a K, Sports with a Z, as we bring you the coverage of the 2022-2023 MLS regular season. I also have my man Chris Akato, my partner in sports, will be joining me periodically, occasionally, regularly, for us to chop up all that concern Houston Dynamo and the Major League Soccer. Yes, sir. Without much ado, let's kick off today's edition with Houston Dynamo reporting to day 2 of their pre-season training ahead of the MLS pre-season. When you look at all the MLS pre-season fixtures that have been released, Houston Dynamo have litanies of pre-season games against their closed-door neighbors FC Dallas, also against Austin Football Club at the Q2 Stadium. I think they will play FC Dallas at the Q2 Stadium. I will confirm that. And also they will play couples of other preseason games as they fine-tune their preparation for the new season. The head coach, Paulo Nagamura, during his unveiling, he kept repeating this mantra: I'm here to rescue the identity of the team. And I pressed him more further for him to explain, and he went further to explain what he meant by rescuing the team's identity. That's Paulo Nagamura. Spoke about rescuing the club identity. Can you expand a little bit on that?
Yeah, I mean, look, when I was a player and I played against Houston Dynamo here, I remember playing against a very hard-nosed, competitive team that was very difficult to, right? And that's what we're trying to rescue, that identity of being a team here that whoever comes to this place is gonna have a tough time. So this is when I mention rescue, the identity. I think the mentality, the attitude on the playing field.
Yeah, you spoke. Yes, Paulo Nagamura, head coach of Houston Dynamo. In fact, he is the youngest in the club history, and he is the 5th head coach in Houston Dynamo history. And also, Dynamo this week made a huge statement with the signing of Sebastian Ferrari from Paraguay. I think he cost Dynamo a huge chunk of money, even though Dynamo sometimes they can be secretive with their financial dealings. They will tell you undisclosed, but news coming from the grapevine is saying it cost them up like $4 million. I don't know, but yes, it should be in that region. And also, Dynamo made another statement with their draft in the Super Draft. Thor, the guy from Iceland, I think he's a prospect. I saw him train yesterday, even though, yeah, a rookie straight from college, but I think he will be a great addition to Houston Dynamo offense. Looking at his exploit in college, you will quite agree. So Dynamo hit the field running yesterday at the Houston Sports Park with their second training ahead of the kickstart of the preseason. So this is a good thing. All the players reported, players present, the 2 goalkeepers, Michael Nelson and Steve Clark, whom they signed from Portland Timbers, 35-year-old Steve Clark, was also present during the training yesterday. Adam Lindquist, Zarek Valentine, Tim Parker, Ethan Bartlow, they are all present in their preseason second day today at the Houston Sports Park. Teenage Hadebe absent due to his involvement with Zimbabwe at the ongoing African Cup of Nations in Cameroon. Sam Jankwa present, Ian Hoffman, Daniel Steres, Marcelo Palomino, Meme Rodriguez, Joe Corona, Derek Jones, Matthias Vera, Darwin Serin, Juan Castello. They are all present during the day 2 of Houston Dynamo preseason training at the Houston Sports Park. Dorsey Griffin, Tor, Sebastian Ferrari, the latest acquisition, was also present. I saw him run. Nico Lemoni was also present. Tyler Pasha, the Canadian. I call him Canadian Ian Robin because of the way he plays, and he was present. Fafa Pico, the Gazelle, was present during the second day of Houston Dynamo training. You can see them all in that visual as they are running around the pitch. The coach is drilling them into shape. Yes, I'm going to tell you Dynamo who they will be playing during the preseason that will kick off pretty soon, and also with the arrival of Sebastian Ferrari to boost the Dynamo attack. That's very good. I remember when I had that exclusive interview with Pat Onstad, the new GM, when he was unveiled. I had him on my show on Africa Sports Network. You can check it out on our YouTube channel, Africa with a K, Sports with a Z. And he said that his target is to acquire 2 attacking pieces to complement with what they already have. And I think Sebastian Ferrari is one of them, and they are gunning for maybe another one, so we might be in for another signing. So when you look at Houston Dynamo preseason games coming up, they have on Saturday they will have a scrimmage at the Houston Sports Park with Houston Dynamo 2. So there will be an internal scrimmage between Houston Dynamo 1 and Houston Dynamo 2, and they will travel to Arizona on January 31st to compete in the Desert Showcase. Houston Dynamo opens their participation in that showcase against Real Salt Lake on February the 2nd. 3 days later, they will face Colorado Rapids. The Dynamo closed their trip to Arizona on February 8th with a pair of split squad matches against Phoenix Rising FC and El Paso Locomotive Football Club. So Paulo Nagamura will have his test of action against all these clubs from February 2nd to February the 8th, when they will close out that road trip, and they return to PNC Stadium on February 12th to host Austin Football Club at the PNC Stadium. Dynamo will close their preseason on road, beginning with a preseason game against Toronto FC in Austin on Wednesday, February 16th. The Dynamo will travel to Frisco that evening to prepare for their final preseason match against FC Dallas on February the 19th at the Toyota Stadium. So Dynamo will close out their preseason game on the road against crosstown rivals FC Dallas. That will give us a taste of Texas Derby 2022. Yes, it will be a very interesting one. So Dynamo opened their 2022 MLS regular season at the PNC Stadium on February 27th at 6 p.m. against Real Salt Lake. Will you be there to watch Houston Dynamo open their season against Real Salt Lake with a new head coach, Paulo Nagamura, a new GM, Pat Onstad, a new ownership who will be having his first full season with the team he just purchased, Ted Sego? What are we to expect from Houston Dynamo this season? My name is Sam. Make sure you listen to Around the MLS on Africa Sports Network. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, on all our social media platforms for you to enjoy the wonderful content coming from this platform. Once again, my name is Sam. Thank you for listening and watching.